Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise, this is Dear Designs, and today I'm going to be doing a podcast. What podcast number it is, I can't actually remember, but it will be in the title. I do a knitting rotation. I have stole the idea from Sharon from the SCR One TNO podcast. I have a 5-day rotation. Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable. I have a 5-day rotation. I haven't been on that rotation for about 3 weeks. One, because I was on holiday, and two, I just haven't got back onto project since I've been back. Not properly anyway. I did do a couple of days, and then I babysat at the weekend, and all of my knitting went out of the window, not literally. But let's start with some admin, I suppose. We have a Ravelry group for this channel and Instagram and whatever. So on Ravelry there is a group, it's called Dear Designs, and there is a couple of threads on there if you want to go and check them out. One is Ask Me Anything. If you've got any questions, then please leave any questions in there or down below. Also, we have a Use Your Stash mail. We also have, I haven't looked in there for quite a while, but go and check out the group. It is linked down below. We have an Instagram. Well, I have an Instagram for Dear Designs as well. I also have a Denise Dear Instagram if you want to go and follow that. It is private, so you will have to be accepted to follow me, but if I know who you are, I'll recognise your name, then I will accept you. But it's just to stop all the scammers, basically. There is a Facebook group, but I don't really use it that much. I do have a website where I sell hand-dyed yarn, stitch markers and badges. A little bit more on that later on, but that is Denise little dash. No, it's not. I keep saying this. It is dear-designs.co.uk. Everything is linked down below anyway. I'm really out of practice because I haven't put up a normal sit-down video for a few weeks now. I have 2 finished objects, which I really should have 3, but I completely forgot to take a picture, and I've gifted it already. But let's get on with finished objects, because I'm just going to do that first. So while I was on holiday, I took quite a few bits of balls of yarn with me that I didn't even touch. But one of them that I did touch was this. So I have finished the Zuba Ball socks. They don't match, but I don't care. I really like them. I really like the way the yarn's knitted up. I could possibly get a shorty pair with the yarn that's left over. Obviously I've done longer legs on these. I'm a UK size between 6 and 7, so from my Fish Lips Kiss heel to my toe I do 60 rounds, and that sort of fits me quite well, and I go down to 14 stitches. Then kitchen of the toe, I do mine top down. A few people have asked me if I can do a video showing how I knit socks. All I'm going to say is if you have not found Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady, then I suggest you go over to her channel. She has so many different videos on how she knits socks. She does I think she does like a German short row as well, maybe. She also does heel flap and gusset. There's so many different ways that she shows you how to knit socks. I just haven't got the set up or anything. I have got a video on my channel of how I knit socks 2 at a time. It's not perfect, and when I did it I was like, I'm not doing this again. So if you do want to knit socks, then I will highly recommend you go over to Kay at the Crazy Sock Lady to watch her tutorials on how to knit socks. She does a sock camp in the summer, and last year and this year she has put up videos on how to knit socks in different ways as well. So she does like 9-inch circulars, magic loop, 2 circulars, double point needles. So if whatever you feel like you will be more comfortable with, then she shows you how to knit those socks basically. So yeah, I would highly recommend to go over to her channel. So this is sock number 1. I have finished another pair of socks, which were the Halloween socks, in this colourway that I had to reball, from Felt Fusion, and it is called Rock Hopper. And I knitted Casey a pair of socks out of these, but I did show them on the vlog on Thursday or Friday. So if you do watch my Vlogtobers, you would see these finished. So I have got enough here to make myself a pair, and I have got enough of the minis as well to make a matching pair to what Casey's got. I don't know whether I'm going to do toe up. I'm going to weigh this and see how much I've actually got, because I think that might be the better idea. It's living in my little pumpkin bag. Well, it was living in my little pumpkin bag with a Halloween needle cozy. The needles are on my computer, but that bag is from Pickle Lily, as well as the needle cozy. I got this at Southern Wool Show. I love it. It's so good, really, and it holds the cake really well, and you can just sort of slide your needles down the side to keep the sock in there basically when you're not knitting anymore. It's got a popper on it as well. So that's that. Then also, while I was away, I was doing a test knit, which unfortunately I didn't finish in time, and the pattern is now out. It's called the Totterdown shawl, and this is my finished object of it. I'm showing you the wrong end. So this is where you cast on. Oh, excuse me, I didn't get a drink either. This is where you cast on. You would have seen this in vlogs as well. And then you knit, carry on doing the repeat, knit, and then you get to a certain repeat and you only knit on one side of the shawl. So this side is on a holder. I just put it on extra yarn, and then you just knit this side of the shawl all the way down till you get to here, and then you pick up all them stitches along there, and then picked up the whole stitches until you have this long edge, which should be more pointy, but for some reason mine didn't point and mine's rolling up a little bit, but you get the idea. I did do 1 or 2 rows in the grey to break it up a little bit so there weren't too much of this. So this yarn here is by Sheep on Mars. There was no ball band when I purchased it, but I know it's 75/25 because she had basically all the yarns on the table with a note saying what they were, but there was no ball band. I got this at the Southern Wool Show. So the whole idea of this shawl is it's based on a street in Bristol, and this is the cobble streets, and then this is the houses. So I thought the cobbles would look good in grey and the houses in this colour, just because it's got browns and blues for the sky, white for the clouds, and so on and so forth. It's really nice to wear as an over the shoulder shawl. It is quite deep for your shoulders, but I don't normally wear shawls like this unless I get a bit chilly in the evenings. In the pattern there is also tassels on this, but I didn't have enough yarn for the tassels, so my gauge was correct, but I don't know whether I used like too much on ends and things, because you did have to cut your end on every one. You couldn't just carry it up, it was too long. So I would wear this shawl like a scarf, like this, like a handkerchief scarf, and it would sit really nice. I suppose I could probably pick out one of these colours and do some tassels on it, but I really like it. I wasn't sure about the colours at first when I put them together. I just wasn't sure that the grey and the different colours in this went together, but I think now it's actually finished and it's knit, it's quite effective. Like if I hold it back, it's quite effective and you can really see the difference. So yeah, that is my Totterdown shawl. It is live now. I will leave a link down below for the pattern. That came out last week, but like I said, I didn't get it finished. It it takes longer to knit than what you actually think. Well, it took me longer to knit than what I thought. I did knit on this quite a lot while I was away, and that's why I didn't really get anything else done while I was at my mum's. So now let's go on to whips. So if I can remember rightly, day 1 is the summer tea, which is living in the bag that Sharon has gifted me, and in here is the summer tea by Millie Designs. I haven't got the pattern, it's on my knit companion, but all the details will be linked down below. So this is what it looks like. It's just a raglan t-shirt basically. I'm going to see how much yarn I've got left so I can actually make it into a jumper or at least a 3/4 length sleeve, because now we're getting into winter I think I will wear it more, and then in like the spring I feel like I will want to knit more t-shirt type things instead of in the winter knitting t-shirts that I can't wear because it's too cold. So yeah, I haven't got much progress on this. So yeah, that is from the last time you see it. So I haven't really made hardly anything on this, but I'm really enjoying it and I really like the colours. Casey really likes it as well. And I said, well, if it doesn't fit me properly, then she can have it and it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to use the yarn. So I pulled out quite a few balls of yarn and I had two of these, and 250 grams of the grey. And I was sorting out my yarn and I was like, yeah, I might as well just try and make something with it. So that's that. I'm not going into too much detail today just because, like I said, I haven't made much progress on anything. Day 2 is socks. I have got a pair of socks, but they're in the car, and I made probably about 2 or 3 rounds on them. So, but they're emergency knitting, so I'm not going to show you those probably until they're done, or I bring them up because I want to get them finished. I'm making some socks by Becki Norman's. I can't say the name. Lysanthian socks. I'll show you the pattern. That is them. And it feels like these have been on the needles forever. I have one finished sock. So the pattern goes all the way down the foot, on the front and the back of the leg, and I have not done much of the second sock. This is how much I've got of the second sock. I don't think that was my progress, I think that was just telling me what was the front. So what I'll do is I'll move that up and then you'll be able to see any progress next time I show it. Let's just put that in there. So yeah, now I've moved that up. I should have done that on the summer tea as well, shouldn't I? The yarn I'm using is by Coop Knits, and it is Sock Yeah in Lapidite and Dambarite. I can't remember what was what, so this really lovely grey and dusky pink, and I am hoping to try and get some more of this done. I did 3 pattern repeats for the leg, so if I can get the 3 pattern repeats for the leg done, the rest doesn't take as long because I've only got the pattern on the front and I'm not doing the pattern down the sides either. So on here there's a pattern down the side, but on the foot it's just plain, it's just literally that front bit here. So yeah, that's that. Let me make sure everything goes back in the bag. So that's sock day. I do want to cast on another pair of socks, and that is with the yarn that I did take away with me. What did I do with it? It was from Rosie's Moments, and it was the purple and orangey yarn with a purple mini that I put together, but I will show you that next time I cast on. It is a Halloweeny yarn, so I don't think I will be able to get it done for Sunday, but it is a yarn that I really liked and it's sparkly. I think it is. So Yes. Day 3 is my Cozy Memories blanket, and I have not put anything on it, and I don't have any yarn in the bag to go in it, because I didn't have enough from the shawl. I probably got, well, I have got yarn from this to go in it, and I've got yarn from this to go in it, but I want to knit the socks first. I'm going to take that off because that's not actually what I put on. I need to weave in some of the ends, but this is what it's looking like, no different from before. I just thought I would show you what it looks like anyway. Really loving working on it when I can, when I've got yarn to go in it. But yeah, it's a long-term project, so it's going to take a while. And I do want to try and square it off a little bit, because I don't want to get it so big that I can't actually square off because I'm just running out of yarn. And also in this is all yarn that I've knitted stuff with. Anyone that gifts me minis and things like that, I will be using in something else that will come about Christmas time. But this is literally a memory blanket, so I want everything to go in here that I've used on something else, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I might make another one in the future and it won't be like that, but this one is definitely like a memory blanket. Day 4 was test knit. I have completed the test knit, and I have started the Stephen West shawlography. So if you don't want to see clue 1, part 1, because that's all I've done so far, then look away. I will show you the finished object, or not the finished, I will show you the knitting first. So if you don't want to look, if you don't want to see it, then look away now. This is how far I've got and my colours are very bright, and if I show you the back you'll see the colours. I absolutely love it. I just want to knit all of the Stephen West shawls. So yeah, you can look away, you can look back now because I finished showing the knitting. My colours are A, B, C, D.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
And E. So those are my colours. Let me see if I can hold them up. These are my colours. They are all hand dyed by myself. They were just colours that I had in stash, and I was like, yeah, I'm going for that. It's a very like primary colour pop. I don't know whether it will be something that is going to be wow in your face, but I'm expecting it to be wow, that's a Stephen West shawl because of the colours that I've used. This grey, well, it's like a bluey grey. Oh, it's just, I love it, and it's not too dark. It is more come out like navy blue, but it goes with all the other colours really, really well. So I'm really happy about it, and this is one reason why I probably won't be going back onto project, because I want to catch up with this, to catch up with the next couple of clues. I so badly just want to hold it up. But I know some people, like me, I hadn't started it, but there's so many spoilers on Instagram and things. I've tried my best to not see clue 3. That came out Friday, and I haven't seen clue 3. Every time I'm on Instagram, I'm like scrolling quickly because I don't want to see it. I do want to catch up, that's the thing. So this week I'm going to use my time to catch up with that as much as I can, or as much as I want to, and knit on the things that I want to. So that's what's going to happen this week. And just see how it goes basically. So that is my Stephen West, and this is my first ever Stephen West. I was really nervous at first because he does stitches that I'm not like he does brioche. I've never done brioche before. He does other stitches that I'm not sure about, but he's got a video tutorial on this knit along, not explaining the whole pattern, but explaining a lot of like the process of it and the stitches that you might need to do. And oh my god, it's so good. It's I was just watching it while I was knitting, and it's so good. So I feel a lot happier that I can maybe do this. But yeah, that is my Stephen West. Also, day 5 is the baby love note, and I have finished the body. It's so cute. I need to do the neckband and the sleeves. I did do the high-low hem, which, oh my god, was so easy. I didn't do the wrap and turns. I did German short row, as I love German short row now for some reason. But this is the high-low hem. I just thought that would be really cute on a baby. So yeah, that is how far I've got. There's lots of grey yarn here where I'm holding stitches. But this needs to be I need to pick up for the sleeves and the neck, and this will probably be finished like in a couple of weeks now. And I've got a few other bits that I want to gift my friend as well. I've got a blanket and another cardigan, and so yeah, that's that. I'm using Stylecraft Special DK in Shrimp. I have 2 of these, but yeah, I love this, and I am probably going to be making myself another one, but I do want to do the Whitmore as well because that looks really nice, and I have got the yarn for that. So yes, that's day 5. Oh, I'm ringing. Sorry about that, my phone rang. So that is all of my works in progress and bits and pieces. Did I have any incoming? I don't think I did. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think I did. While I was away, I did get some material, but that is in my vlogs. I don't want to keep repeating myself, and that's why I find it awkward to podcast while I am vlogging, because I hate repeating myself. I know there's people that watch my vlogs and not my podcast, and the other way around, but I know a lot of people do watch both. So that is everything knitting wise. For the shop, I have not dyed yarn for quite a while. There hasn't been an October club, and I am going to stop clubs, and at the moment I am not going to be dyeing yarn. I have got some yarn in the shop if you're interested, so whatever's in the shop is going to be in the shop for now. There probably won't be any shop updates for a couple of weeks or anything. I just need to get my head a little bit straight, and I just feel like I'm all up in the air, and I was like that before I went away. It's not that anything's wrong, I just get like this sometimes where I feel like I can't settle because I've got too much stuff going on, which I have got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and that's why I can't sort of settle with one thing, if that makes sense. And I'm hoping that knitting on the mystery knit along, the Stephen West shawl, I'm hoping that might give me a little bit of like settle down, knit on that and whatever. I don't know. I had the boys at the weekend, and it was so lovely to have them. I had them Thursday all day. I had them Thursday night and Friday until late into the evening, and they were so good. It was so nice. And I did get a little bit of knitting done. I did actually finish Casey's socks while they were here, so I did get a little bit of knitting done, but I couldn't do the rotation that I wanted to do just because, and I knew that, that's why I only pulled out the socks to do, and I was like, I'm just going to knit on these if I need to, because if I need to put them down quickly I can, so it's not a problem. But yeah, that is I don't know what it is that I feel I'm just not in the mood. I know when you've got a business, you've got to be in the mood, but my business is to help with a little bit extra, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I don't really know what I'm saying, to be honest. I do enjoy doing the yarn dye-in and things, and I think because I've got such a small workspace, it makes it a lot more harder as well. Plus I don't have much room in here or in the kitchen or anywhere to store things, so that makes it a little bit more difficult as well. With the stitch markers and the badges, that's completely different. It doesn't take up as much room, but with the yarn it does. So I'm going to have a little break from basically dyeing yarn. There is yarn in the shop. I'm going to see how long I want to take a break for. I might even close the shop. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might just put it on a pause for a little while, but at the moment that is where my head is at with that. I might change my mind in a couple of weeks and think, no, I'm good, I'm a bit more relaxed and I'm a bit more organised in my brain and things. See, I would like to do journals, I would like to do diaries and things like that, and lists of things to do, but I just don't keep up with it, so there's no point me trying to even do that. But I have blitzed my place yesterday, so everything is tidy. I've reorganised a few bits and pieces and shelves and tidied up, and so that has cleared my head a lot. There's still a few bits and pieces that I want to do, so maybe that is what is sort of controlling my head at the moment. You've got other things to do other than sit and knit or dye yarn and try and do this and make more mess and whatever. So maybe that is where my head is at. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a few personal things going on as well, but that's nothing to worry about. It's fine. I've got an appointment to go to, basically. But that's by the by. That's nothing to do with anything bad. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm going to do what makes me feel happy, and at the moment that is just chilling, knitting, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry I've rambled on about that for ages. I haven't really posted on Instagram for ages either. I don't really post on Facebook anymore. Facebook just gets on my nerves with all the adverts and the news and sponsored this and sponsored that, and I think Instagram are getting the same, to be honest, but I do prefer Instagram because I've got two. I've got one which is like all my friends and family, which is my personal Instagram, as well as people that want to follow me, but I don't follow you back on that account because I will more than likely follow you on my Dear Designs, and to be honest, I'm on that more because I like to see everyone's knitting and what they're up to and things. So maybe in November I will do like more Instagram posts than uploading on YouTube daily. Also, I have got a vlog for the weekend, but it's really bad, so I will upload it anyway. But we went to take the car for MOT on Saturday, and then yesterday I vlogged and I did nothing. I did the housework. I did a lot of housework, and then I sat and knitted on the shawl. Ian was at the garage, so I could just chill and relax and do bits and pieces as I wanted to. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you're all well. I hope you've enjoyed Vlogtober. I don't know what I want to say. Just, it doesn't stick. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed Vlogtober. There is still a week to go. I probably will vlog just for the rest of the week. I was thinking of stopping because of brain space and I just don't know what to vlog and things, but I would just pick up the camera and I will try my best to carry on. And I always say that at the beginning of a vlog month I'm so enthusiastic about it, and then towards the middle I get a bit and then towards the end I'm like, can't bother now. but I'm going to stick with it, and hopefully you will see some finished items or bits and pieces, I don't know, but I will be on Instagram in November, and I will be doing Vlogmas. Oh my goodness, I've rambled on for so long. I don't think there's anything else left to say. Normally I do people I'm watching, but I'm watching so many Vlogtobers at the moment. So I'm watching Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful, which is This Little Wonderful Life. That is the channel that she's doing it on. Suzanne from Green Lampkin Yarn. Sharon from SCRTN01 Podcast. I'm also watching Giddy Knits. I'm watching... oh, I've put myself on the spot. I'm watching... Who else am I watching? Oh, I'm so sorry if I forgot who I'm watching. Oh, there is someone else. There is someone else. I know there is. But obviously, in between watching all them Vlogtobers, I'm watching my usual people as well. I just put on my subscription list. I go down to the last video I've watched and then just work my way up. So I watch everyone in a random order. I don't go to one channel and watch all their videos, another channel watch all their videos. I literally watch them. Oh, Paula from Stitched by Mrs. D I'm watching as well. But there's so many that I'm watching, so I can't really name them all because I'll be here forever. I have a lot on my subscription list. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really don't think there's anything else to say, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying what you're working on. Autumn is definitely here. It's lovely. It's not too cold yet either, so that's a nice thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye!